Hi students, our class is Advanced Mathematics for class 9 and exercise is 5.1. Now we discuss question number 3. If x is greater than 0 and x equal not 1, if x equal not 1 then x be greater than 1 or x. What is condition given? X is greater than, so x is greater than 1 or x is less than 1. Okay. Let x greater than 1. Let x greater than 1 implies x minus 1. 1 this goes to, let's say, x greater than 0 implies x minus 1 whole square also greater than 0. Okay. Now we multiply both sides by what? X plus 1. We can write this as x minus 1 into x minus 1 and multiply both sides by x plus 1 is greater than 0 into x plus 1. It is. Okay. Here what you find? You find x minus 1 into this and this becomes what? X square minus 1 square. Means x square minus 1. 0 into this is equal to 0. Now you multiply this by this. X into x square implies x cube minus x square minus plus 1 greater than 0. Now what to prove? We have to prove that x cube plus 1 greater than x square minus x square plus x. Now when this goes to right side, this becomes positive. So x square cube plus 1 greater than x square plus x. This is. We have to prove this. Then question number 4. Number 1. A greater than 0 and B is greater than A and C is greater than B. Now we are to prove that thrice A less than A plus B plus C and that is also less than thrice C. Next question number 4 number, write down question. Students understand this clearly. Then question number 4. What is condition given? A is greater than 0 and A is less than B, B is less than C. Here that means all are positive. Here A is less than B. A less than B and B less than C. So we multiply both sides by what? A is less than B. We multiply not 8. Here A not C. What do we prove? We have to prove that thrice A. Thrice A. That means in the left side, what do we add? A. See? A plus A less than A plus this B. B plus C. Multiply by adding both sides is A plus A less than B plus C. That means twice A. And again what we have to prove? A plus B plus C, we get B plus C. And again we add both sides by 8. A plus A less than A plus B plus C. In the property you find that when we add both sides same quantity, then it is not changed. We add A on both sides. This is. So this becomes thrice A. Thrice A less than A plus B plus C. This is number 1. Then we are to show that, again what to show? A plus B plus A plus B plus C less than thrice C. Now this we take this. Right again. Again, what less than? A less than C. A less than C and B less than C. Now add these two. A plus B less than C plus C. This becomes twice C. Similarly, we add both sides by C. Implies A plus B plus C less than thrice C. We add C on both sides. This is so A plus B plus C less than this is question. Mark these as 2. Then from N1 and 2, what we get? One time we get A plus B plus C is greater than thrice C. And one time we get A plus B plus C is less than thrice C. So from 1 and 2, using 1 and 2, we get thrice A is less than thrice A is less than A plus B plus C, and A plus B plus C is less than thrice C. This is number 1. Then in a second number, what to prove? Thrice A square is less than A square plus B square plus C square. See here. Same condition. Then question number 2. Understand this clearly? Number 2, see. Condition right above. What is given? Since A is less than B, so square is also less than A square is less than B square. Okay. And A is less than C, implies A square is less than C square. Okay. This is 1, this is 2. We add 1 and 2. What get? A square plus A square. A square plus A square is less than B square plus C square. What to prove that? Thrice A square. Here what we get? 2A square. We get 2A square, so we have take thrice A square, so A square. This becomes thrice A square, and this becomes A square plus B square plus C square. We add A square on both the sides. Students, understand this clearly? Mark this as 3. Again, what to show that? This is less than thrice C square. Again, what write? A is less than C. A is again implies A square is less than C square, and B is less than C, implies B square is less than C square. This is 4, this is 5. Now add 4 and 5. Adding 4 and 5. What get? A square plus B square. A square plus B square is less than twice C square. Now we have to prove that A square plus B square plus C square less than thrice C square. So we add C square on both sides. A square plus B square plus C square is less than thrice C square. Mark this as 6. Okay. Now from 3 and 6, what we take? 3 and 6. Now from 3 and 6. 3 and 6, what we get? Thrice square is less than a square plus b square plus c square is less than what? Thrice square. This is to prove. Okay. Then see question number 5. And hence again we have to prove that second part a square this is number 7 and again one part here this is then second part see I write here second part. So in the second part, what you do? So a square by c is less than a square plus b square plus c square by a plus b plus c. From 1, you do it. From 1, we get. From question number 1, we get. From question number 1, we get. We already shown that thrice a is less than a plus b plus c is less than thrice c. Okay. Implies this greater thrice a greater than 1 by reciprocal are always greater 1 by thrice c. Now this is number 8. Multiply 8 and 7. Now 7 into 8 implies thrice square by thrice c less than a square plus b square plus c square by a plus b plus c less than thrice square by a square, thrice square by a, this one, thrice a. This cancel, therefore a square by c less than a square plus b square plus c square by a plus b plus c square by this one. Understand? This is. Then question number 5. Do you understand, dear students? If you don't understand, ask me question, and if you like my video, please subscribe and share with your friends. And you show me my questions which are not you understand and which are wrong unwantedly. This is number I if a greater than 1. If a greater than a square, then a square greater than a. So easy. A is greater than 1. Okay. Solution a greater than 1 implies multiply both sides a into a 1 into a. Multiply both sides by a implies A square greater than A. So easy. Then question number 2. If A is less than 1, A is less than 1. Okay. Implies 0 is less than 1 minus A. Now you multiply both sides. 0 into A is less than 1 minus A into A. Write the condition. Multiply both sides by 1. Here you write multiply both sides by 1. This is 0. So 0 into A is equal to 0. Implies 0 is less than A into A minus the A square. So when this becomes to left, this becomes positive. A square less than A. This. Then question number 3. What is given? A is greater than B, B is greater than 0. A is greater than B. So A minus B is greater than 0. Question number 3. A is greater than B. What is the condition? And A and B are positive. So A minus B greater than 0. Now since A and B are positive, so we multiply both sides by A plus B. 0 into A plus B. What condition, right? Multiplying both sides by A plus B. This is the formula. A plus B into A minus B, that is A square minus B square is greater than 0 into this is equal to 0. So when this goes to right side, this becomes positive. A square is greater than B square. This is proved. And question number 4 is, what if A and B are greater than 0? Then we have to show that A is greater than A plus B by 2. A is greater than A plus B by 2. So easy. So easy question. Phone number. A is greater than B. We add both sides. A plus A is greater than A plus A is greater than A plus B. What right? We add both sides A. You must write here. Okay. What the condition, right? We add A on both sides. Now what is here? A plus A twice A is greater than A plus B. So A is greater than A plus B by 2. This is number 1. Similarly, we can show that. What to show? That is greater than A plus B is greater than twice B. A is greater than B implies. Now we add both sides B. A plus B greater than B plus B implies A plus B is greater than twice B. Implies A plus B is by 2 is greater than B. Number 2. In number 1, what we get? A is greater than this and this is greater than B. So from 1 and 2, we get A is greater than A plus B by 2 and this is greater than B. greater than root over AB. Question. Second part. This is the first part. Second part. So easy part. A is greater than B. So we must multiply A into A is greater than A into B. Implies A square greater than AB. Taking square root, A is greater than root over AB. Number 1. Similarly, A is greater than B implies A into B is greater than B into B. Multiply both sides by B. Yeah, both sides by A. Implies AB is greater than B square. Taken square root. Root over AB greater than B. Number 2. From 1 and 2, what we put? A is greater than this and this is greater than D. So, A is greater than this and this. Therefore, from 1 and 2, A is greater than root over AB and this is greater than B. So easy. Now we start. We start or not? Students, we start 5.2. Oh, 1 left. 6 number. 6 number is left. 6 number, question number 6, which is correct. 6 number 1 is correct. How it is correct? I explain. 1 is how maximum value of xy is always less than the maximum value of xyz. Suppose maximum value what we take? Suppose for x I take 5, for y I take 5. It is what? For x 5, 1 y, suppose 6. Both y is equal to 6. And for z, suppose I take 10. So 10 is greater than both value of x and y. So it is correct. Now here, take the minimum value of xy. Suppose minimum value of x is suppose 4 and minimum value of x is suppose 3. What is the minimum value of here taken? Minimum value of z you can take 1. So 1 is less than this 2. So it is false. Okay. Now we start our next lesson. If you practice daily, your math subject becomes very easy. But you don't practice, it again becomes harder and harder. So students, I always say you to practice. There is nothing inside maths, but some students fear. Here, what is given? A, B, C are positive and unequal. Okay. Since A, B are positive, A, B greater than 0. And what is given? A is not equal B. If A is not equal B, so square of A difference B is, their square is always positive. If suppose A is less than B, then result is negative. But the square of any negative also give what? Find positive. Okay. So it is, what is the formula? A square minus 2ac plus b square greater than 0. This goes to right side. Plus a square plus b square greater than 2ac. This is number 2. It is true. Number 2. So question number 2. Half of a plus b is less than root of ab. See question number 2. b greater than 0 and a is not equal to b. So a minus b whole square is greater than 0. Plus we get one formula, a minus b whole square equal to what? A plus b whole square minus 4ab. This is greater than 0. Plus a plus b whole square greater than 4ab. This becomes here, taking square root, a plus b is greater than 2 root ab plus a plus b by 2. Socks results are not so good. Plus b by 2 is greater than the what? AB. What is given? That a plus is less than, so it is false. Given statement is false. Students, like this, you can do the others also. If you not clearly understand, please ask me. Then question number 2, see. What is the question number 2? If a be greater than 0, then show that a plus b by 2 is less than equal root of r square plus b square by 2. Question number 2. A comma b greater than, that means a b greater than 0 means positive. If a and b are positive, then therefore a minus b whole square greater than equal 0. Okay. So what you can write? A square minus 2ab plus b square is greater than equal 0. And what to prove that a plus b by 2 is less than equal to a square plus b square by 2. Okay. Now we add a square plus b square on both sides. Minus 2ab plus a square plus b square is greater than equal a square plus b square. Okay. Understand? Now see here, a square plus b square and it is a square plus b square. This goes to right, this becomes positive. Our relation is with positive number. So 2x square plus 2b square is greater than equal, this goes to right side, becomes a square plus b square plus 2hb. Okay. So you take common 2. This becomes a square plus b square. So is greater than what? A plus b whole square. This is. Now divide both sides by what? 4. Divide both sides by 4. 2 into a square plus b square by 2. 4 is greater than equal a square plus b square, a plus b whole square by 4. Now taking square root, this becomes square root of a square plus b square. This becomes 2 is greater than equal. This is 2 and in the above a plus b. So a plus b by 2 is less than equal this. Therefore a plus b by 2 is less than equal square root of square plus b square. This is, and our class is finished for today. We meet next day.